Well guys, I caught red fox number 2 this season. You know, in some places that's not a huge deal, but we don't have a ton of them here in Iowa, so pretty excited about that. Blind set, and it's just starting to snow today. So anyways, we had 2 footholds there. We got him in one of them. We're gonna let him go because his back foot's not damaged, and we just don't have very many. I'm glad to have them when I do. So anyways, pretty excited about this catch. Let's keep rolling. And here he is, safely released. He hasn't realized he's out of the trap yet. As soon as he does, he'll run off. I really enjoy catching red fox. Wish we had more of them than we do coyotes, so I'd take a few more, but you know, every once in a while it's good to give back the population. Alright guys, it's snowing, so it's time to set snares. See, I had these pre-staked here. There's one. There's 2. Getting a bunch set today. Glad I had them pre-staked. Didn't know I'd run myself so short on time this year. Look at that snare, guys. Isn't it awesome? Excited for tomorrow. Alright guys, here's the second catch tonight while we run the trap line and set out some snares. Just a raccoon, nothing special, but good sized raccoon. This is prime fur, this is when we want them, so we'll get this one taken care of and keep rolling. Alright guys, here's the situation. You know, it got a little snow yesterday, but it didn't get very cold at night. Well, that's about to change. We're about to have the first taste of winter that we've had so far here in Iowa. So I'm looking at my phone here, and let's see, the temps say it's Friday night, low of 15, low of 8 tomorrow night, 18 the night after, 11, 2, 0, and then negative 14. That means predators will start running. So we got the snares out. Not as many as I want, but we got a bunch out, so we can make this happen. We can really give it a run on predators. I'm selling for tomorrow, so I might film a little bit of that, but not too much. So let's get rolling. Alright guys, working up some fur. I'm sorry the basement's a mess here, but we're hanging it up, brushing it out, and then taking some to sell tomorrow, plus I'm skinning. Got a few beaver there, pile of coyotes I gotta start skinning right now. So anyways, fun never stops. I think we got 1 freezer emptied out, or about. And we're putting them in here, load them up in the truck in the morning. But good stuff. Alright guys, you go to sell raccoon. Well, a bunch of stuff, but here's the raccoon. Just to answer some questions. Yes, these are all mine. No, I don't know how many's here. No, I didn't try to put up numbers this year. And yes, there's guys that catch more fur than I do. This was just me having some fun. Not going after coon real hard, except during the tournament where I messed up and lost track of time anyway. So these are all mine. Still got about 30 in the freezer, 12 of Eddie's, about 20 of mine. This is what we're selling for coon today. No, I will not share prices, guys, but just, I'm no better than anybody else. Whatever you're seeing getting paid for at the truck, that's what I'm getting paid. So I don't share prices. I don't share any of that information. I'll say I did good, average, or not as well as expected. That's about what you're going to get out of me. There's the coon. I'll show you the rest when I get the rest in there. Alright guys, there's about 12 skunk. There were 10 downstairs, 2 in the freezer up top. That's not all my skunk, but there's about a dozen of them. Alright guys, there's a few spring beaver I forgot to skin out last spring. Here's some put up muskrat, and mink, and deer hide, a dozen skunk. I don't know, well over 100 coon, but I don't know how many's there. I lost count, so let's get the buyer. Well guys, so we sold fur. Talked to some good friends while we were there. Didn't get rich, but made some money, and now we're back on the line. It's been a dry streak like you can believe. We did catch coyote number 10. I'm actually right by him right now, but I'm not going to film it. He's manged real bad, and we dispatched him pretty quick. So that's coyote number 10. I'll take a picture for my documentation, but I will not put it on here just because it's pretty graphic. He wouldn't have survived it long. He was a pup from this year, and he didn't have any hair on the back half of his body almost. So anyways, coyote number 10. I'll keep a picture for documentation, but I just don't want to show him. He's pretty messed up, and you know, that's part of it as a trapper. You feel bad for the animals. I don't want that on them, you know, where they freeze to death in the winter. That ain't right. So anyways, we got him put down, coyote number 10. Damn guys, talk about frustrating. See that snare there? I just reset it. 2 coyotes were running side by side and knocked that snare over. You see this first set of tracks going that way, and then the other one split over this way. Talk about disappointing. They're running side by side. Down there you can see the tracks. I reset the snare, but they just bulldozed it over is what happened there. Son of a gun. Alright guys, scenarios, we're on this dead end road. Got permission from the landowner. Punched in dirt hole set here. We got some natural backing. We're along the edge of some train tracks. And then I put in a subtle piss post set right over here. Okay, you see my truck here. Let's go over and check out the 3rd set real quick. And it's also just kind of a piss post set. Nothing fancy we're doing here. But right here on this corner, we got a subtle piss post set right there. And 3 sets back here. And we're going to go set up another spot. So here's the scenario. Got railroad tracks next to a road that ends, and just good location. And landowner said he's seen 2 coyotes over here today, so please get them. We can do that. Alright guys, just punched in a subtle dirt hole. It's in about the center part of the field, but use long call lure, some of Mark Bass's long distance call lure. And the reason I used it here is because it's an open concept. There's a lot of field around. There's some terraces over on the other side of the truck there that you can't see, and we're trying to call them right here in the center of the field. I know they'll be crossing about here, but that long call, that'll reach out and pull them right to this subtle dirt hole we're putting in here. It's pretty much finished up. I got to squirt some piss on the back, and let's put in another 1 or 2. Alright guys, it's been kind of slow, but checking traps after work. This is the first catch of the trap line today. Been real slow, but coyote number 11. So pretty excited about that. Just a snare. Trail going underneath the fence line right there. So anyways guys, pretty good, happy with that catch. You see the situation here. This coyote came off this draw, probably the edge there, running, and was hunting, and went to cross the road, and we got him wrapped up. So anyways, coyote number 11, good location, good coyote. Well guys, kind of excited to catch a coon. Haven't really been trapping them. This was a blind set. Got a nice big coon. So pretty excited about that. 1 coon and 1 coyote so far tonight. Just getting dark, and I gotta check this land I got permission on. So let's get this big boy in the truck. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude this episode. Got some time off for the holidays coming up for work, so it's going to get interesting. We'll have more sets out. We got to keep pushing. Seasons, you know, we're the end of December, and all we got's through January. So time to hammer some cats and coyotes and keep pushing. But I appreciate you all. Hit that thumbs up, stick with us, and we'll get it done, guys. Tight chains out there.